Thank you guys. Thanks for joining me today. So this session is tailored for publishers, for you guys in the audience, but it could still be relevant for advertisers and agencies, so you guys can see how it works so you guys can learn about the topic and see how it works for your publishers. So I'm excited to spend the next 20 minutes talking about something new, something important, CJ Marketplaces. Why it matters, why it's going to be important to you, and how you, our publishers, can tap into the fastest growing part of commerce. And by the end, you'll know how you have access to hundreds of thousands more products, higher commissions, all streamlined within CJ. And so when you think of CJ Marketplaces, you can think of CJ first. Oh, I guess I need this clicker. So I'm Helene Saxena. I'm Director of Strategic Solutions here at CJ, and I've been at CJ for 11 years now. And in that time, I've seen our industry evolve. I've seen CJ evolve. And one of the most exciting things is seeing our partners and our clients pushing things forward. And that is what has kept me here, the constant change. And I'm excited to talk about one of the newest innovations here today, CJ Marketplaces. So here's our journey. We're gonna first talk about what is CJ Marketplaces, how we broke into Amazon, then TikTok Shop, our newest marketplace launch, and then the tools that you'll need to win. And then we'll wrap up with next steps. So at CJ, we believe in connected commerce. You've heard it at Santi's speech. You've heard it if you went to the session earlier on retail media. It is one world where consumers come together and discover products all in one place, where they buy the products and purchase. So shoppers don't think in channels. They don't say, I'm going to D2C today and I'm going to go to marketplaces tomorrow. They just want what they want, when they want it, and where they are. And CJ Marketplaces is our answer. It connects you, our publishers, to the world's biggest platforms. And here's the key. We built CJ Marketplaces right into the CJ platform. So that when you log in, you don't just see D2C brands in the interface. You see thousands of commissionable products from the most shopped platforms in the world. The one way and how this ties into the bigger picture, you can think of CJ Marketplaces as off-site retail media. So let's zoom out for a second. Retail media, you've heard the term. It's retailers using their platforms, for example, like Walgreens, selling ad space to Nature Made right there on walgreens.com. That's one flavor, and that's on-site retail media. Now, off-site retail media, that is expanding the message off-site beyond the retailer's website. That is onto the open web, into social, into video, and into your websites. And here's the magic. CJ Marketplaces, it puts publishers at the center of off-site retail media. Brands want their products discovered wherever a customer shops. And for you, publishers, you guys are the ones that make this possible. Now you have access to multi-brand retailers, their .com websites, Amazon, TikTok shops, and more to come. So affiliate used to mean brand programs, so D2C, advertiser programs. Not anymore. Marketplaces are now a part of the mix. So this is where sellers are investing for more traffic and revenue for their products. So the question is simple. Are you ready to capture it? Marketplaces are very focused on high converting product pages. So that is links leading to product specific offers. And in marketplaces, most products are based on commissions. So for some of you, product specific offers might already be your bread and butter. While for others, you might be more used to promoting to the brand level or in the storefront, where commissions are more consistent across the space. Well, if the latter is you, I highly encourage you to start thinking about ways that you can incorporate product level offerings into your offerings today. As more marketplaces come on, this is going to be more important than ever, and you don't want to miss out on this growing area. Optimizing for PDP traffic is how you're going to improve conversions and how you're going to optimize and win in the marketplace era. So here are some real examples of publishers promoting marketplace products to Amazon and TikTok shops, to their PDP pages. These are great proof points on how publishers like you can drive measurable results by connecting your audiences to marketplace products. And what's important here is not just the creative execution, it's the KPIs and the impact. Brands look at KPIs like return on ad spend and conversion rate to decide where to spend their marketing dollars. So proof points like these are examples of how you can incorporate into your storytelling as you are pitching brands and negotiating investment. This gives you that powerful story when you're having those conversations with advertisers, and that is what leads to deeper partnerships and larger budgets. All right, let's talk about Amazon. Everyone knows that Amazon is the biggest marketplace in the world, and that's exactly why CJ started there. It now drives over a third of all US e-commerce, and it's projected to grow another 82% this year. So for publishers, what this means, it means thousands of sellers and hundreds of thousands of products. And we get a lot of questions about Amazon Associates and the CJ program. How is it the same or how is it different? So you might be familiar with Associates. It's been around for decades. And that program is funded by Amazon. Well, in 2020, Amazon launched Amazon Attribution. It fully launched that program. And what attribution is, it's a solution and a way that brands can measure and track their off Amazon traffic from their other marketing channels that lead to sales eventually on Amazon. And that is what CJ's program is built off of, the attribution. And so what this means is that it gives brands the data that they need for greater transparency and control over their products, their commissions, and who are the partners that they work with. One of the other biggest differences is that Amazon is the one that is funding and setting the commission in Associates, for example, luggage being set at 4%, while on attribution, sellers like Bagsmart can set theirs at 10%. Similarly to Furniture and Home being paid for by Amazon at 3%, Songmix Home can set theirs at whatever they want, this case 10%, and so on. The other big difference is that through Associates, the referral window is 1 day. With Amazon Attribution and our CJ program, the referral window is 14 days. And we've made links simple. So instead of needing multiple accounts or tools, CJ gives you access to direct Amazon programs and their own account within CJ itself. We've also partnered with Amazon networks like Partner Boost and Artemis and Hypelinks coming soon, where within that advertiser account, you'll see hundreds or thousands of sellers within those accounts. So you'll have access to all of those brands and all of those products all in one place. But what does this mean for you? It means hundreds of thousands of products at your fingertips without the extra work. So today, you already have access to over 2,500 Amazon sellers, over 400,000 products, and the average commission rate is about 12%. And some of them are even as high as 25%. All right, now let's talk about something brand new, our newest marketplace launch. The fastest growing social media platform of our time is TikTok. It has 1.5 billion monthly people using the platform on a monthly basis. And until now, discovery only was contained within the TikTok app. So what did we do? We worked with TikTok directly. It took a village, but we launched an off-app tracking capability. So here's why this matters. If you weren't on TikTok, too bad. If your audiences weren't there, then you were out. And that has ended. For the first time ever, TikTok Shop is open to the entire web. Blogs, newsletters, YouTube, Instagram, wherever your audiences are. And CJ is the first place to make it possible. There's no wait list, it's live right now. This is history. Now, discovery can also happen off app. And it's through your content. You can extend TikTok Shop products to your audiences wherever that they engage with you. And the upside, it's huge. Commissions up to 25%. And it's all funded and set by the sellers themselves. There are over 130,000 products already available today and more coming soon. It's a 14-day referral window. And the commissions are all tracked on desktop, mobile web, and within the app. And another bonus is that TikTok Shop, unlike the Amazon program, even through attribution, loyalty publishers are able and have the ability to join TikTok Shops because we also offer SID level tracking. Whoops. Oh no, I went too fast, I got too excited. All right, so I think I mentioned everything. All right, so now how does this all come together? Your CJ Toolbox. This is what you need to start promoting marketplace products. Everything you need is already built into CJ. So first, link pulling. You don't need to go outside or use CJ or any third-party tools. You can pull product level links directly within the UI, or you can use the product feed API. The only caveat here is that there is no deep linking ability. There isn't a singular link that you can use to pull and drive to all of Amazon or all of TikTok Shops. However, we're still exploring store level links. All right, next is commissions. So we know that commission and transparency is key. So we have built commissions. You can see commission rate directly in the UI for all of my marketplace products. You can see that in the merchandise type field that comes from the product feeds themselves. And here's a sneak peek into something that's coming soon. It's a new product discovery UI, and it's all within CJ. And this updated UI is going to make it easier than ever to browse, filter, and find the products that you want to promote, whether they're from Amazon, TikTok Shop, or any of your advertisers' D2C programs. Think of it as a marketplace catalog within CJ. It's designed to save you time and help you discover the highest converting products for you to promote to your audiences. So with these tools, link pulling, commission transparency, and product discovery, you're set up for success. All right, lastly, let's talk about what this means for you and the next steps to help you get started. So what is in it for you? Well, more products to promote, thousands of high intent products from Amazon, TikTok Shops, and any of the D2C advertisers all in one platform. CJ handles the heavy lifting. So that means you don't need to set up any direct marketplace integrations, no need to figure out these different contracts with legal or figure out finance and billing options. All of the links are in one place. So you can pull the links, remember, from the UI or any of the product feed APIs. And then you have unified reporting. You see all of your Amazon, your TikTok Shops, and your D2C advertiser performance all in one place. All right, so next step, You can join the programs as soon as you are accepted and the program terms are active. You can start pulling links today. You can reach out to our team. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me or my entire team at marketplaces@cj.com. That is the value that CJ Marketplaces brings to you. So to summarize, CJ Marketplaces puts Amazon, TikTok shops, and more into your hands. It's more products, higher commissions, streamlined workflows, all in one platform. So I look forward to seeing how you guys get creative with CJ Marketplaces. Thank you. Do you guys have any questions? And then also, just as a shout out, we would love to for you guys to scan the QR code, give a little review for CJ. This is not this conference or the session. This is CJ in general. We know you guys are our favorite partners. We're your favorite network. So really appreciate that. That is for anyone who submits a review. But thank you for being here, and I'll be around if you guys have want to come up or have any other questions. Thanks.